So here we are. How's everyone's quarantine going? Let me get this big sized. Oh, wow. Oh, you're play. That's awesome. I'm so happy to be able to contribute to the vibe of Food Not Bombs. That makes me very pleased. Like a little bit of adjustmentes here. And let's see. That's probably the best way to do it. Oh, all right. Now we're going to hang out for a second and give other people a chance to tune in while I make my healthy cocktail. I hope everyone's got their healthy cocktail going on. I like to add tea to my whiskey so that I can feel extra healthy. And yeah, I hope you all are as well. TJ, what song are you playing? Or songs, I'm curious. Because I feel like I could always be doing more politically minded stuff all the time. But it's nice to know what's useful. All right, let's see. Well, if anyone's tuning in on Instagram, I'm going to look a little bit lopsided, but I'm okay with that if y'all are. So, cheers. Everyone keeping it together all right? I hope. I'm going to start with the banjo. Because why the fuck not? Thanks. They're the comfiest pajamas. Comfy pajamas, I feel like, are like kind of the best way to quarantine if you're doing it. Hunker down in the comfiest way you possibly can, right? So let's see. I feel like at least one of these instruments is going to drop while I play, but we're going to work it out. It'll be fine. So I didn't make a set list tonight. Oh wow, you played the whole album. That's fucking rad. Thanks, dude. Speaking of which, I am making more albums. I say plural because I am making plural albums. One is going to have a bunch of songs that are not necessarily political. One is going to have songs that are entirely political. And one is going to have all of the Boob Dylan songs on it, which if you haven't yet heard about Boob Dylan, it's the project I've been working on for a while, production that I managed to put together. All Bob Dylan parodies performed by all women because, Bob, for all of his awesome parts, is pretty dang misogynisty, eh? So, anyway, songs. I'm pretty much just going to play whatever I feel like in the moment, and you can feel free to make requests. Let's see here. I think this thing is public. I'm going to make sure that it is. That should be fun. Cool. Great. Yeah, if anybody has any requests during my whole thing that I'm going to do for however long I do it, feel free to shout those out in the comment section. I'm going to try and keep that scrolling. Oh, hey. Hi. Anything in Espanol? I did write I did a little translation, Sabrina, of one of my songs that I've been working on. Maybe I'll start with that one, and you can make fun of my pronunciation and or translation. I'm going to switch the screen up just a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We shall watch the sky get dark together. It shall be great. Let's start on the upliftier side of the spectrum. And please let me know if the connection is weird, or the sound is weird, or if I'm singing out of tune. I'm still learning this banjo situation, clearly. I'm just an ant on a rock, spinning through space, just a grain of sand on an interdimensional beach. A tiny piece of cosmic debris, speck of dust in the eye of the multiverse. Lucky me. I don't know why my heart's beating. Don't know why I'm on this ride. Maybe there's no special reason except what I decide. 'Cause I'm just an ant on a rock, spinning through space, just a grain of sand on an interdimensional beach. A tiny piece of cosmic debris, speck of dust in the eye of the multiverse. Lucky me. Sometimes life can make me feel like I've been cursed with rotten luck. Then I look up and remember Mother Nature gives no fucks. I'm just an ant on a rock, spinning through space, just a grain of sand on an interdimensional beach. A tiny piece of cosmic debris, speck of dust in the eye of the multiverse. Lucky me. All right, Sabrina, I'm gonna try my español. Don't make fun of me too hard. Sola soy una hormiga en una roca, girando por el espacio. Sola grande, arena en una playa dimensional. Musculosa, pequeña de escombros cósmicos, montes de polvo, una multiverso, suerte la mía. No sé por qué mi corazón está latiendo, no sé por qué estoy en este paseo. Tal vez no hay una razón especial, excepto lo que decido. Solo soy una hormiga en una roca, girando por el espacio. Sola grande, arena en una playa dimensional. Un polvosa pequeña, dos cósmicos, una mota de polvo, una multiverso, suerte la mía. I'm just an ant on a rock, spinning through space, just a grain of sand on an interdimensional beach. A tiny piece of cosmic debris, speck of dust in the eye of the multiverse. Lucky me. Lucky me. I'm just an ant on a rock. Lucky me. How's my español, Sabrina? That song's called Ant on a Rock. Cheers. I wrote it for perspective, to give myself some perspective when I was feeling down and low and shitty. Because we really are all just ants on a rock spinning through space. And it's easy to lose sight of that, isn't it? But hey, we do what we can. Sometimes Mother Nature reminds us. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. One more Saturday night. Jimmy, I don't actually, I think I learned one Grateful Dead song once. And it was for my friends Rubia and Paul's wedding. They asked me to learn They Love Each Other, and I learned it. And that was like 10 years ago now almost. Gosh, when I first started learning to play music. And so, yeah, I don't remember it anymore. but maybe one day I'll learn some more. I'll learn some Grateful Dead songs. I don't know. Um, I tend to learn more stuff that's got like more overt cursing in it. You know. Um, here's let's see. Since I've got the banjo, here's a song I wrote in summer writing program last summer. I'll tell you a little story because we're all friends here on the internet. So last summer, on the first day of summer writing program, which is part of my grad school program at Europa, I was really stressed out. The actual first day of class was the day I had to go to court to get divorced. And I had been informed very, very recently before that I was going to have money being demanded of me by my ex. And I was really stressed out. But luckily, the first week of summer writing program was also, I had chosen to go to the studio. There was a studio week, and I worked with Janice Lowe, and she assigned us to write a song or some kind of music and some kind of lyrics. And so this song is what came out of that. Everybody, somebody's heaven. Everybody, someone's hell. Everybody, somebody's bed of roses. Everyone is someone else's horrible smell. Everybody, somebody's sunshine. Everybody, someone's rain. Everybody, somebody's warm and fuzzy. Everyone is someone else's agonizing pain. Will you show me a man and say he's an angel? I'll show you the devil in disguise. You say that lady, she's certainly evil. I see her as a sunbeam shining down from the sky. 'Cause everybody, somebody's heaven. And everybody's someone's hell. Everybody, somebody's bed of roses. Everyone is someone else's horrible smell. Kazoo solo. Here we go. I don't have a kazoo. We're just gonna fake the kazoo. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Everybody's somebody's sunshine, and everybody's someone's rain. Everybody's somebody's warm and fuzzy. Everyone is someone else's agonizing. Everyone is someone else's agonizing. Everyone is someone else's agonizing pain. Huh. To paradoxes and dichotomies and shit. And therapy songs. How about that? How about therapy songs? Speaking of which, how about a very brand new song that I actually have not played for any human people yet? I don't even think I've played it for any animals, come to think of it. I think the only person who's heard this song is Talia Keys. I don't know if she's out there watching, but in the recorded version of it, I'm gonna have she actually was the one who inspired me to write this song. So this coming song that I'm about to play for you that you have no idea. We were talking about how people put on a face that is not real, and so when they go away, you can't ever have known who you knew. Anywho. Once I had a lover who up and ran away. But before slamming the door, said, let's get clear. Said all those loving words that I've been saying every day. They were only what I thought you'd want to hear. Friends asked me if I miss you. All that I can say is you can't miss something that you never had. If I'd have known for all those years the things I know today, when you left I would have never felt so bad. 'Cause there's no one there to miss. No, there's no one there to miss. The person I thought you were never existed. No point fantasizing about a lover made of lies. Since you ripped off your disguise, there's no one there to miss. You swept in like a soulmate and stole my heart away. Now you've gone and caused me all this pain. I guess you thought your crimes would be forgotten over time. Well, I won't say a word, I'll just refrain. There's no one there to miss. No, there's no one there to miss. The person I thought you were never existed. No point fantasizing about a lover made of lies. Since you ripped off your disguise, there's no one there to miss. There's no one there. No, there's no one there to miss. The person I thought you were never existed. No point fantasizing about a lover made of lies. Since you ripped off your disguise, there's no one there to miss. Cheers. Well, all right, let's see. Any other requests? Oh, hey, Eli, say hi to Viva for me too. Tell her we're going to work on what's going to fall on us as soon as we get a chance. Sometimes when you hang out with people who are younger than you, they have amazing ideas for like a TV show called What's Going to Fall on Us. Because life is full of unexpected surprises, isn't it? We never thought that the coronavirus was going to fall on us, did we? It's kind of warm, isn't it? Yes, it is. Maybe it's not warm for you. It's warm for me. The bathrobe just got too warm. Anybody has a flavor to request? Oh, hey, Jackie. I see you there. I'll play Try Not to Be a Dick. Sure. Why the hell not? If you're watching at home, feel free to sing along with any of these songs that you know. I would love to imagine your beautiful voices in unison with me. Yeah. I hope you're all having an absolutely fabulous evening, given the circumstances. Feeling very fortunate to have the technology to communicate like this over the internet. This is excellent. Yes. All right. So this one's going out to Jackie, Chiquita Straw, the Jackie of Jackie and the Racket. But you should definitely check out her awesome band. All right. If you know this song, please sing along with it, and I will love you even more than I already do. Even though I won't know, you can just tell me you're singing along. Gesture or whatever. In 20 odd years of living, I had the chance to learn some of life's lessons, like when you go outside, wear pants. I'd given quite a bit of thought to our statutes and laws, but there's one simple principle that supersedes them all. It's try not to be a dick. Cover your mouth when you sneeze so others don't get sick. Stay out of the fast lane if you are driving slow. It won't always be easy, 'cause other drivers suck. I know, just try not to be a dick. When you stand on the escalator, would you please step to the right, so that if I need to pass you, we won't have to fight. The concept's pretty simple, a child could comprehend. That you should turn your blinker on before you round the bend, and try not to be a dick. Cover your mouth when you sneeze so others don't get sick. Stay out of the slow lane if you want to pass. I'm here to take it easy, man, so please stay off my ass and try not to be a dick. I guess I technically do have time to play all of the verses I've ever written for this song, but I've forgotten some of them. So, maybe over the course of the quarantine, I will learn them all again and write some new ones. Who even knows? But for now, let's just go with the most recent one that I wrote, dedicated to our current Dick administration, not to be confused with previous Dick administrations, and a whole lot of the Dicks who follow and support that administration. If you're a white supremacist, sit the fuck back down. If you act like a Nazi, you might get punched in the mouth. And if you're a white liberal, you might not think you're racist, but we all say some fucked up shit on a pretty regular basis, so try not to be a dick. Don't hate on the Muslims or the Jews or the Sikhs. Don't judge other people for the color of their skin. And if they are a refugee, god damn it, let them in. Just try not to be a dick. It's really simple, the trying. As I explained the other day, some people say, because I say that the key word is try. And some people tell me that Yoda says there is no such thing as try, there is only do and do not. And I like to remind them that trying is also a thing we can do or do not. So if you're one of those people, as all of us can be, kindly take a minute and lend your ear to me. You don't have to be perfect, neither do I. All that we can really do is give it a try and try not to be a dick. Cover your mouth when you sneeze so others don't get sick. Stay out of the fast lane if you are driving slow. It won't always be easy, 'cause other drivers suck. I know. Just try not to be a dick. Just try not to be a dick at home. Try not to be a dick when you eventually go back to work. Try not to be a dick in the grocery store. Try not to be a dick or anywhere. Try not to be a dick. Are you singing with me? Try not to be a dick for the children. Try not to be a dick. Cheers to all of you who are covering your mouths when you sneeze so that others don't get sick, so that we can all eventually leave our houses again. Good times. Let's see. How about a little fun apocalyptical number I wrote a while back? Made a little video. So this weekend, this Thursday, this past Thursday, I was supposed to be doing a show with my dear friend Eleanor Goldfield. And she is fabulous and fantastic. And her website, Art Killing Apathy, is artkillingapathy.com, I believe. You should check that out. And she is the one who filmed the video for the song that I am about to play. It was perfect timing, I thought. I'm looking at comments on Instagram and on Facebook, and I don't even know if people are commenting on YouTube, because I can only do so many things at once. But Jackie also wants If Not for Lube, and this song is If Not for Boobs, Jackie. So we're gonna get to that at some point, maybe. Speaking of boob Dylan songs. But first we're gonna do the zombie apocalypse song, because you know what? We might not have zombies right now, but I think that, zombies are a goddamn metaphor. They're a metaphor for all of the things that we have to fear right now, and also for all of the living people who are about to be deeply fucked over and are currently being fucked over hardcore by our government, which treats human people as numbers, as dollar numbers. Yeah. So, zombie song. Well, the right side hates the left side, and the left can't stand the right. All our politicians seem to want to do is fight. Back and forth we go about the way things ought to run. We better hope we find some common ground before the zombies come. Well, each of us will have to take a big, deep breath and learn to work together or die a gruesome death. Zombies just can't tell between a blue, green, and a red. No, politics don't mean a thing to the Walking Dead. When the zombies come, we all will be eaten alive. We can't budge an inch to help each other while we're living, so only the undead will survive. With machetes at the ready, we could all stand side by side as all the zombie masses we dismember and divide in a show of unity like you've never seen. We'll decapitate those bastards as a team. When the zombies come, we all will be eaten alive. We can't budge an inch to help each other while we're living, so only the undead will survive. Imagine, if you can with me, a best case situation. Humanity uniting to avoid annihilation. If we quit our bitching at each other, we'll have luck until the polar ice cap melt and we're all still fucked. When the zombies come, we all will be eaten alive. We can't budge an inch to help each other while we're living, so only the undead, that's right, the undead, only the undead, you heard me say undead, only the undead, let's all do our best undead blended. Only the undead will survive. Let's hear it for the undead, eh? Let's see, friends. I don't even know how many of you are out there, or who. The only people I know are out there are the people who are commenting. Eli has to leave and TJ has to leave. Well, hello and goodbye to both of you. It's been absolutely wonderful seeing you virtually. And yeah, so I'm open to requests, and I'm open to criticisms and critiques and all those fun things. And big love to all of you who are out there on a Saturday evening, out there in here enjoying yourselves or not, who knows. Let me see, how about oh, hi Katie, yay, man, I absolutely freaking love how this option, the live streaming option, gives me the chance to talk to and see people everywhere who I haven't talked to and seen for a long time. Amanda says naked camping. Oh, sure, naked camping. Since I've got the banjo out, why not? Are you going to wahoo with me along at home? I hope so. I hope you and Sean are both going to wahoo with me. Oh, yay. Good. All right, let's do that. Because, I feel like we're all feeling cooped up, and so it's nice to have a little bit of a reminder of outside time. Back when that used to happen. When you're feeling down, but the sun is shining bright, I know a fun activity to make you feel alright. Just pack up your sleeping bag and SPF 15. That's right, we're going naked camping. Wahoo! Naked camping, just your body and the breeze. Wahoo! Naked camping, don't you bring those BVDs. Wahoo! Naked camping, feel so free that you could fly. Naked camping, leave your past and just bring your behind. If you're thinking about mosquitoes or those nasty biting bugs, just think of it as one chance to work on your reflexes. You'll be faster soon than the Karate Kid could dream after you get back from naked camping. Wahoo! Naked camping, just your body and the breeze. Wahoo! Naked camping, don't you bring those BVDs. Wahoo! Naked camping, feel so free that you could fly. Naked camping, leave your past and just bring your behind. Now don't you even worry about your personal physique. You're old enough to know that everybody is week. Did you think that Mother Nature cares what's underneath your jeans? Well, heck no, let's go naked camping. Wahoo! Naked camping, just your body and the breeze. Wahoo! Naked camping, don't you bring those BVDs. Wahoo! Naked camping, feel so free that you could fly. Naked camping, leave your past and just bring your behind. And when you get back home and people ask about your smile, well, you just give a wink and say you left the city for a while. And you don't have to mention all those clothes you didn't bring, 'cause you know you went naked camping. Wahoo! Naked camping, just your body and the breeze. Wahoo! Naked camping, don't you bring those DVDs. Wahoo! Naked camping, feel so free that you could fly. Naked camping, leave your past and just bring your behind. As a naked camping, leave your past, just bring your behind. Wahoo! Cheers to all you naked campers out there. Maybe you're naked camping in your living room. I don't know. The beauty of the internet is that I actually don't know if you're naked camping in your living room at all. I'm gonna just, halfway assume that you're generally clothed, but if you're not, like, I'm fine with that too. Free country so far. If I can't see you on the internet, you do what you need to do. I'm gonna put on my ukulele because I feel like ukuleleing for now. Does anybody have any other requests while I do that? Requestamundos. I don't know. I feel like I'm feeling like a little bit stir crazy right now. Is anybody else feeling a little bit stir crazy after a few days? I wouldn't blame you if you were. But I've been taking a sort of informal poll among my friends and strangers about what is the most popular thing to do when you are stuck at home quarantined. And there's a lot of different things that people get up to. But one of the things is that I've from reading about it, because I definitely is I've heard that a lot of people are watching some porn. So I hope if you're out there watching porn when you're not watching me, or maybe this is your form of porn, who knows? I don't even know. But I hope that if you are, that you're paying for your porn, because sex workers are workers. And they obviously are doing a very essential, valuable service. You might be from Texas, you might be from Tennessee, you might be from way up north in the Yukon Territory, you might be from London, or you might be from Peru. It doesn't matter where you're from, you all like to watch people screw. Porn, it's a unifier. Porn, can't identify her. Porn, everyone likes porn. Well, you might have grown up thinking it was only for your dad. Maybe in some church somewhere you heard that it was bad. Or maybe someone told you that that's not what nice girls do. But now that you are grown, my friend, I don't see a thing stopping you. Porn has a happy ending. Porn times when you are with your mate. It could even be the end of a magical first date. It could be for holidays or when you're feeling blue. It could be for everyday hell, what you do. Porn is a home recording. Porn, but it's so rewarding. Porn can be an honest living. Porn, so let's be forgiving. Porn. Everyone likes porn. It's so funny to sing that song alone in my house. Hey, cheers. Actually, I don't know. Maybe my housemate can hear me. He's being very polite if he can. Cheers to all of you and porn. If anybody has any feedback or additional requests, feel free. Kind of just vibing it here. No pun intended, or maybe pun intended. Let's say pun intended. What should happen next here? Salty, spicy, bitter, sweet? Thanks to everyone who's out there listening. I feel like other people who live stream can tell how many people are out there. I actually can't. Maybe it's like I'm fucking up the technology somehow. Maybe it's because I have an ad blocker on my computer. Who the fuck knows? But whoever is out there in internet land, oh, good night, Katie. Glad to have played you out with the porn song. Whoever is out there in all of the internet world, I really appreciate you being here. And also thank you so much for sending little tips in the virtual tip jar, which there's a link at the top of this feed here. It's there's Venmo, which is Emily-Yates-Music. And then there's a PayPal link also. If you do that, paypal.me/Emily-Yates-Music. So if you feel inspired, I appreciate your tips. And those of you who have thrown some dollars at me, that is much appreciated already. Let's see. What shall happen next? How about this? I've been thinking a lot about the temperament of the Cheeto in Chief, as I like to call him. And I've been thinking a lot about how that is a pretty common temperament among men like him. And so I wrote this song because, you know, I felt like there was something that just needed to be said about those fits that those man children throw. We all know somebody like this, I'm sure. If we don't, we will. Some boys have such a hard time growing up. They never learn how to act right at all. Then they get older and try the same tricks that they used to get their way when they were small. They might get angry all up in our faces, or they might start out real quiet, or they'll get grumpy and grungy and cranky, and we brace ourselves for the riot. They scream, they shout, they carry on the way they did when they were young. They rant and they rage, and we still let them run things. When boys don't grow up, they throw tantrums. When boys don't grow up, they throw tantrums. Give them some influence, it's like a curse. They drop bombs on children, Star Wars, and what's worse, we might let it slide if we think that they're handsome. When boys don't grow up, they throw tantrums. When boys don't grow up, they throw tantrums. They scream, they shout, they carry on the way they did when they were young. They rant and they rage, and we still let them run things. When boys don't grow up, they throw tantrums. When boys don't grow up, they throw tantrums. When boys don't grow up, they throw tantrums. You know, it's a sad song. Sorry that we have to do a sad song sometimes. If anybody knows any people who throw tantrums, that song was for you. Let's see, any requests out there in the land of internets? I can't tell. I don't know what we're all getting up to on Saturday night other than internet and I don't know, maybe some of us are reading, maybe some people are making art, maybe some people are writing songs. Who knows? But I'm glad that you are here with me, hanging out socially distantly. Let's see. Oh, hey. Okay, cool. Well, I'm still learning how to balance between all the different platforms. Let's see. Drugs, politics, love. How about a song about love? I've been experimenting with writing songs that aren't angry or snarky. It's an interesting experience for sure. All you songwriters out there who don't ever write snarky songs, I'm in awe of you. Because it is scary to write songs about feelings. It surely is. Way funner to write songs about drugs and politics. But this song is called Happy Ever After. Let's see. Happy ever after, that's a myth I believed when I was 6, watching princesses ride off into the sunset. Jump from one disaster to the next, feeling permanently hexed, watching peace fall right between my fingers. There is no prince story with a happy ending that ever gets there without a sad middle or few. Wake up and the world is upside down. Now the door has caught my gown. I can't see, but I flee into the shadows. Fumble in the darkness for a light. Find my way out of the night, though I know it never fails to follow sunrise. Now I don't believe in fairy tales. They just put me to sleep. I don't believe in anything but me, me. I miss every forest for the trees. I've been brought down to my knees. All you do is touch me and I crumble. I pick up the pieces yet again. There's no reason to pretend that we ever stay together more than sometime. There is no prince who is always charming. There is no witch who is evil through and through. There is no story with a happy ending that ever gets there without a sad middle or few. There is no story with a happy ending that ever gets there without a sad middle or few. Cheers to happy endings, or not. I just realized I was supposed to send the link to this thing to a couple of different people before I started, and then I didn't. So I make mistakes sometimes, don't I? Let's see here. While I'm doing this, doing it. Feel free to make requests. Thanks. Thanks, all. Thank you. Thank you, Martin. Let's see. What should happen next? Let's do... Do that later. How about this? Feel free to request a flavor. Salty, spicy, bitter, or sweet. Just rearrange myself real quick. I've been doing this stuff sitting on the floor because, I don't know, it felt like the best place to do it. But what it's reminding me of is that my joints are not entirely equipped for that all the time. People on Instagram can now see my feet spread all out because you got to just arrange things like that. Hey, Instagrammers. Um, ah, Sometimes I feel old, and usually it's when I'm sitting cross-legged for an extended amount of time. Ha 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 ha. Ah. Let's see. What should happen next? Going through my mental list of all the songs. How about another new one, another relatively new one, which I don't know um, if anybody who is currently watching has been watching any of the other times that I've done this. However, if you have, then you might have heard this one, and if you haven't, then it's new. You could have left me in a way that would have let me respect you, but that was too much to ask. Could have had a conversation at the end of the relationship. Instead, you pulled a vanishing hat. I might not have been the daintiest flower, but you asked me for a minute and I gave you an hour. If you left me with a little respect, then I might have a little left for you. It could have been the one I lost without a cost to my happiness, but you had to act a fool. You could have had a friend till the end of your days, but you had to go and be a tool. I might not have been right on all my positions, but treating me like trash was a terrible decision. If you left me with a little respect, then I might have a little left for you. Found out I wasn't who you thought you deserved when you told me with your hands instead of your words. If you left me with a little respect, then I might have a little left for you. If you left me with a little respect, then I might have a little left for you. Out to everyone who's been broken up with badly. How about that? All right, let's see. We have to get the Insta thing back up here. And I'm gonna take like a tiny little minute and refill my beverage and stretch my legs for a second, and then I'm gonna come back and play some more. And in the meantime, you can look at my propaganda behind me, and that will hopefully remind you that I'm coming back. And thanks to everyone who is here for being here, and I hope that you stay, and I hope that you invite your friends or whatever, because there's definitely going to be more music because it's Saturday night. Jazz hands to all of you. Woo! Thanks for staying healthy and home and not infecting anyone. I'm doing my best as well. So, okay, be right back, because the screen will still be on. We don't want the tea to get whiskey to get warm, do we? Feel free to let me know how you're doing out there, friends. Like I don't know. I mean, is everyone relatively sane? Is everyone relatively safe? Is everyone feeling cared for and comforted and all of the other things that we want to be in life, I hope. My whiskey is gone, by the way. If anyone wants to essential mail me some whiskey, then I don't have to go out for it. All right. Well, cheers to whoever is there. Relativity is relatively weird. You're right, Brenda. You're very right on that. All right. Let's see what's about to happen. Who knows? Who knows what's about to happen? How about this little ukulele? So, I wrote a song about loving yourself because I feel like I think it was Oscar Wilde who said to love oneself is the greatest love affair, or there's something like that. Fuck, I'm always misquoting him. I'm sure he'd understand. No, actually, he wouldn't understand. He would totally be like, how dare you misquote me? So I got this ukulele in Nicaragua, and I love it. And I have written a couple of songs on it so far. This one is the first one that I wrote. And it goes like so. You can love yourself long, keep going all day, and you won't go wrong. Give yourself a hand, cause you're the one who you belong with, and go ahead and love yourself all night long. You don't need somebody else to give you love. Everything you need fits in a U-sized glove. So give yourself a round of one-handed applause. Congratulate yourself for being everything you ever dreamed of. You can love yourself all night long. Keep going all day and you won't go wrong. Give yourself a hand, cause you're the one who you belong with. Go ahead and love yourself all night long. And if you get a little tired out, there's no one to complain and nobody to doubt you. So recharge your battery, and when it's full, go ahead and show yourself how love feels when it's true. Cause you can love yourself all night long. Keep going all day and you won't go wrong. Give yourself a hand, cause you're the one who you belong with. And go ahead and love yourself all night long. Yeah, you can love yourself all night long. Keep going all day and you won't go wrong. Give yourself a hand, cause you're the one who you belong with. Go ahead and love yourself all night long. Yeah, go ahead and love yourself all night long. To self-love. Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh, Kelly, you're right. You guys should definitely learn ukulele while in quarantine. Always do that. Learn ukulele in quarantine. It is a fun little happy instrument. In fact, let's see. What else? What else wants to happen on this ukulele? Salty, spicy, bitter, or sweet? Ooh. Let's see. Let's do something that is a little bit of salty and a little bit of bitter and a little bit of sweet. How about that? Also, if anybody out there has requests that if anybody out there has requests, even older songs, I haven't made a set list this evening. I was just figuring I would kind of go with what felt like a good thing at the time, what I felt like my mood was at the time. And so that's what I'm doing. And most of the songs that are popping into my head are ones that I've written or been playing recently, which means that I tend to completely forget about some of the older ones sometimes. Sometimes someone asks me to play a song that I have forgotten that I wrote until they ask me. So if anybody out there who is watching, has something to request that is even old or weird or whatever, that's okay. All of them are okay. All of the requests are legit. And I will probably appreciate you for reminding me of songs that I forgot about writing also. I've never played this particular song on this, so I felt like, why the hell not? It's kind of a sad song, but it's also kind of, it's also a little bit about acceptance. Let's just say it's about lowering your standards. I can't screw the stupid out of you. No, I can't do you till you're not just a pretty fool. If I could, I would, and I've tried. But when I said I fell for your brains, you never knew I lied. If you want to waltz at home, I highly endorse that. I can't bang the boring out of you. No, I can't do you till we both are black and blue. If I could, I would, and I've tried. But what you call excitement, I just call Tuesday night. Well, I met you late in the evening, sometime after last call. You walked up to me and smiled. That was where the conversation stopped. Fuck the foolish out of you. No, I can't do you till I change your points of view. If I could, I would, and I've tried. But you open your mouth and I have to swallow my pride. Cause you have the looks of an angel. You please me in oh so many ways. But you talk to me and while I listen, I rather just get laid. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. 'Cause I can't screw the stupid out of you. No, I can't beg the boy out of you. No, I can't fuck the foolish out of you. At least not while I'm sober. Sad, sad song. Sorry how sad that is. Oh. How about another newish one? I've been kind of using these fun little live stream sessions to play all the songs that I would be playing at shows that are new songs. Let me just put this ukulele right here for a minute, up close and personal. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Jimmy Sosa. Thank you all for being here. If you're here, thank you to those of you who are throwing dollars into the virtual tip jar. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, it's real awesome, actually. I super appreciate it. It helps me continue to live and play music. Let's see, did I change the key of this song? That sounds about right. Yeah, I've been. You came. Hey, well, I'm glad that you got here, Rob. Late is better than not at all. Here's a song that is possibly less funny. I've been experimenting with not being funny. It's a weird little experiment that I've been trying to do. Oops, I still need the tuner on this little ukulele, don't I? I've been experimenting with not being funny. It is weird for me because, of all the reasons that would be the case. Started out writing funny songs to amuse myself, and luckily other people also found them funny. Actually, you know what? Let's even though I have, let me do another one that is a little bit more up, because that last one was, we don't want to harsh anyone's mellow real quick. Let's do something else that's a little bit slightly funnier. Is anybody out there smoking weed right now? I'm guessing that somebody is. Somebody somewhere out there is smoking weed. If you are, this song is for you. And it's also for me, let's be real. When I got out of the Army, I was having a conversation with someone earlier today about how I quit smoking cigarettes with the help of weed. And it was a super helpful thing. Like, I have to say, like, if it's a choice between smoking cigarettes or smoking weed was definitely better for me. And not only was it better for my health, but it made me ever so slightly less of an asshole. Well, I'd rather be high than an asshole. I'd rather hit a joint in your face. I'd rather blow smoke all over this room and blow up all over the place. Yes, I'd rather be high than an asshole. Well, people call me a stoner. They tell me I smoke too much green. They don't understand that without marijuana, my temper can be quite obscene. Well, I used to act really rotten when somebody had made me mad. But after one puff, all my anger's forgotten. So don't tell me all drugs are bad. 'Cause I'd rather be high than an asshole. 'Cause all that it takes is one tiny toke, and my scowl turns a smile. So pass me some grass and get off of my ass, and we'll get along fine for a while. 'Cause I'd rather be high than an asshole. I'd rather hit a bong than your face. I'd rather blow smoke all over this room than blow up all over the place. Yes, I'd rather be high than an asshole. Yes, I'd rather be high than an asshole. Yes, you'd rather I be high than an asshole. Trust me. Cheers. Cheers to all of you people who are high instead of assholes. And you on Instagram too. Cheers to you. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, sorry, the small screen is down here and the big screen is up here, and I don't mean to neglect anybody down here. Sorry, you get mostly the view of my knees. Oh, thank you. Oh, hi, Amy. Love you too. I really appreciate all of you here, or those of you who are here, whoever is here. How about a song I haven't played in a really long time, but one that I think about all the time? When I moved to California, now I live in Colorado, but before I lived in California, and before that, I lived on the East Coast. Started out in upstate New York. I was stationed in Georgia, and then moved to California, and now to Colorado. When I moved to California, I had just gotten out of the Army, and I had to learn a different way to communicate because, see, I am a very direct communicator. I don't know if you've noticed from my songs, from talking to me ever. I'm a pretty direct communicator, and I tend to just say whatever I'm thinking, and that is, the way I like to roll. But when I moved to California and I started dating a Californian, and we started meeting all of the people that he worked with, I noticed they were very nice to me when I was around. And then later on, when I was not around, I would find out about all the not nice things that were happening and being said. And I was like, shit, I would prefer if they would just, say how they felt to me in person, so I could be like, come on, let's not be like that. But I had to learn a different way of communicating. I had to learn a way that this song is about. I used to have a lot of rage. Now I keep it in a cage. I'm just a nice mannered, soft-spoken, good old passive-aggressive. You ought to know this steaming top is gonna blow. And I'll go back to being the same old me again. A good old aggressive. That's right. A good old aggressive. Honesty's the best policy. A good old aggressive. You never have to wonder. A good old aggressive. Don't make me come over there. Not that I can. Here's to quarantine and passive aggression. Oh, this is fun. Let's see. I'm trying to think of songs that I haven't played in a while that I miss. They're all like my little children. Some of them I've sent away for a while. Some of them I've allowed to return to the fold. They're nice to me. I don't know, friends who are out there, salty, spicy, bitter, or sweet. What kind of mood are we in? I'm in all different kinds of moods at any given time, I have to say. And high on edibles. Excellent. Oh man. Yeah, quarantine is an excellent time to eat your edibles, right? Like nobody's driving. Nobody is oh, hey. Cool. Nobody's driving. We're all just kind of chilling. So eat your edibles if you got them. I feel like edibles make us all better internet users anyway. It's much better than too much caffeine. Let's see. Did I already do drugs are bad? No, I didn't. But since we're talking about drugs, why don't I do that? I'll do drugs are bad. Because yeah, I don't know. And for those of you who were here the other night, I hope that if you're hearing the same song again, that you still like it the second time. But I definitely am down to do them again because, like I said, they're all my little children, my little song children. So yeah, this one's for Hannah on Instagram. Woot woot. And hey, man. I have to it's really great to be able to whenever I see my old friends from my old classmates from reform school show up here, and it just warms my heart because before I sing this song about drugs being bad, I'm just gonna say so I went to you said salty, yes, salty. Well, this song is salty for sure. So when I was in reform school, when I was 17 to 18. I was surrounded by a whole bunch of people. We were all being kept there, mostly against our will, unless we were brainwashed to stay longer. We were deeply, deeply indoctrinated. And the school, I think there's probably, a couple of people who believe this and a couple of people who don't. Still, you never know who still is feeling like that school helped them. But a lot of us feel like it fucked us up a little bit. It was based on the 12 steps of AA, which I've, now really realized that part of the 12 steps thing is that it's voluntary. It's supposed to be voluntary, not involuntary. And so there was that piece. We were all there involuntarily, and after we have all gotten out, some of us have been out of that school for I think almost 20 years now, and some more. I feel like we've all sort of mellowed out a little bit in many ways, or if we've survived, and those who I see on here who appreciate my songs about drugs, I always wish that I could have had a chance to hang out with you and smoke bowls together and process that place in a healthier way than the way I did, which was by joining the army. and finding it to be a lot less intense, actually. So, this next song goes out to all of my family school people uh, and all of the double standards that were inflicted upon us in that place. It's called Drugs Are Bad. Whenever you're feeling down, whenever you can only wear a frown, just flip through any magazine, flip through the channels on your TV screen. You'll see a way or few to flip your attitude. You'll see coffee in a bag or in a cup. You'll see beer and wine that beg you to drink up. Tequila, gin, and whiskey, and some pills to get you frisky. Then you see these ads that tell you drugs are bad. Drugs are bad, that's what they say. If you take drugs, you must be locked away. Drink some booze to make you happy. Take a pill if you are sad. Smoke a butt or sip a latte if you're mad. But don't take drugs, because drugs are bad. One of the other things about that school was once you turned 18, right, you could have coffee. That was allowed, just like in AA. And I remember, we were allowed to have 2 cups of coffee per meal. Anybody who's out there who was also there can remember that. Once you turned 18, you could have 2 cups of coffee per meal, including dinner. I don't think I ever really understood how much of a drug coffee was until I started drinking 2 cups of coffee with dinner and not being able to sleep at all. But, of course, drugs are bad, right? Whenever you feel run down, you just want to lie down on the ground. We'll have another sparkly, sugary drink. You'll be on your feet quicker than you think. Helps you move so fast till it knocks you on your ass. We'll take a shot or several at the bar and eat some fast food while you drive your car. And take prescription pain pills to unwind, but don't take anything that might expand your mind. Find your favorite cigarettes at discount prices. Never call a glass of wine one of your vices. Synthetic THC's alright, made in a lab by a man in white. But just light up a joint and the fingers start to point. Drugs are bad, that's what they say. If you take drugs, you must be locked away. Drink some booze to make you happy. Take a pill if you are sad. Smoke a butt or sip a latte if you're mad. But don't take drugs, because drugs are bad. Sip espresso if you're tired, or a beer if you are wired. Some taurine in the morning will make you feel so glad. But don't take drugs, because drugs are bad. The drugs. Oh, man. Oh, this is, oh, hey. Oh, hey. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes, Lou, you're right. Caffeine is a hell of a drug. Oh, man. Yes. And Mark recognized the Aaron Tool cup. Okay. So speaking of which, this cup that I keep holding up and cheersing you with, this was made by my good friend, Aaron Tool. And you should check out his work. He makes amazing cups. He made this one for me when I got in to UC Berkeley and became a member of the Cal Veterans Group, which ultimately told me I did not belong there because I was too political. But Aaron makes these wonderful cups, and he gives them away to many, many, many people, and they all have some kind of commentary about the military and war and militarism. And he's a fabulous artist, and so you should check out his work. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep drinking my toddy in this cup. Who else is out there? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, you're welcome, Hannah. Any other requests? Does anybody have any other requests? I'm going to keep going for a little while longer. I'm not in any rush particularly. I'm just kind of hanging out here at the house. I've been watching a lot of funny shows because that is what makes me feel better in general about the state of things. I've been watching Good Omens. That has been a really freaking awesome show. I don't know if any of you have watched that show or that mini series based on the Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett book, but it's really wonderful levity around apocalyptic times. Let's see. Salty, spicy, bitter, or sweet? What should we do? What should we do? What should happen? Someone requested Northern California Love Song the other day. I can't remember who was that. It was Chris, I think. And unless he's here, I'm not going to play it. I haven't been. Hey, I haven't played that song in a really long time. But if he was here, I would give it a try. Bad Word Song. Hey, I would love to play you the bad. Is anybody up for a curse along out there? I want to throw on my banjo. We'll do it on the banjo because that's where I like to do it. I feel like banjos really inspire cursing a lot of the time, right? Don't they? I think they do. Also, since I'm plugging people and things, this awesome instrument stand that I have right here, trying to figure out the mirror image. There we go. This instrument stand right here was made by Tyler and the folks at Tide Music. And they are absolutely wonderful. They make great, beautiful ukuleles. And I have not yet gotten an ukulele from them. But one day I will acquire a Tide ukulele, and it will be a wonderful day. Let's see. I need to make an adjustment to get the banjo out. Here we go. All right, Bad Word Song. If you're up for a curse along, signal me in some way, and let me know that you're going to be cursing along at home. Because I feel like, when I play this song for people at shows, one of my favorite parts of playing it is having a big old curse along where everyone curses with me. But right now, I don't have the option of hearing you all curse with me. So if you plan on cursing, send up hearts and smiles or some other thing. Hey. All right. Cool. Or, just keep it a secret. Maybe you're secretly cursing along. That's also fine if you're a secret curser along. Obviously, if you're watching this song or watching this with your kids, just prepare them. Because like I'm about to say, I don't think that there's any words that they should not be able to hear. But I do think all words do require context and explanation if they are unfamiliar. We don't want your kids going to school and cursing at their teachers, but we do want them to know that it's better to curse at their teachers than to shoot them. And we also want them to know what they can get in trouble for and what they can't. So yeah, curse responsibly. And this song is inspired by George Carlin's bit about the 7 words that we used to not be able to say on television before we had, streaming, Netflix, HBO, all the things that we have. And as we recall, or maybe we don't, but if we don't recall, those words are shit, piss, butt, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. So you all are the tits, and I'm going to play this song. Well, there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. In every single language there are words that are taboo. Everybody knows which ones they are. And you get a lot of trouble if you bring them out in public. But don't worry, you can use them in your car. 'Cause there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. When you go to church, you can't say, praise the fucking Lord. The people there might kick you out the door. But those same folks just might tell you that you're going straight to hell. And that, my friends, is what offends me more. 'Cause there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. There are people who use euphemisms or abbreviate. They say F and sh and C word, and that makes it all okay. They somehow think it's better when they remove a couple letters, but we know what they really mean to say. They mean fuck, shit, cunt, they mean motherfucker, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm here to say, curse along. Just say fuck, shit, cunt, just say motherfucker. You're saying it in your head anyway. Oh, there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. So please don't let words cause you alarm. Just say fuck, shit, cunt, just say motherfucker, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm here to say, come along and just say fuck, shit, cunt, just say motherfucker. You're saying it in your head anyway. Oh, there's no such thing as a bad word. Syllables alone can do no harm. It's just the actions behind them and the feelings that inspired them that should ever cause you alarm. So please don't let words cause you alarm. Don't let them fucking cause you alarm. I feel like I could feel some of you cursing along at home. Cheers. So, since we're cursing, what I always say is, people like to call saying fuck. They used to say, "Oh, that's like dropping an F bomb." Yeah. Lots of fucking syllables. That's funny. There's lots of fucking syllables too, Brenda. Hi, Instagram people down there. And who even knows what the YouTube people are doing? I just put this up on YouTube because there's like 7 people in my life who don't use Facebook, and I wanted to be an equal opportunity streamer. Some people just don't like social media, but they're totally fine to watch anonymously on YouTube. I support that. So what I'm going to do now is draw attention to the fact that F-bombs are better than real bombs. And before I play this song for you, I should say that this song was, hold on a second here. I wrote this song, like several years ago, right? Several years ago, I wrote this song called the Foreign Policy Folk Song. It was shortly after Obama was reelected. And everyone, who voted for him in 2008, who supported him in 2008, had really expected that he was going to, or thought or hoped that he was going to end the Iraq War, as I thought he was, because he had campaigned on that. And I was in Iraq while he was campaigning on the promise of ending the Iraq War. And then he didn't. So, F-bombs are better than real bombs, right? Okay. So you're our brave new leader. You're gonna run our country. But before you get started, there's something you should know. We've built a reputation to take over every nation. And if they try to stop us, we'll bomb, 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 bomb their country. Just bomb their country. Just bomb their fucking country. Kill all of their children and destroy their infrastructure. Just bomb their country. Put holes in all their history. Then take all of their resources and bomb, 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 bomb their country. I got to play this song for one of Nancy Pelosi's aides in San Francisco. And she wasn't expecting it. It was the anniversary of the Iraq War, which we have just passed. It's still technically the anniversary, I think, because the bombing campaign went on for a few days. And so a few of us veterans and a couple of civilian allies went down to the federal building down there and went to visit with Ms. Pelosi. And she, of course, was not there, but her aide was. And so I stood in the lobby of the building and played this song for her. And she was not expecting it to be quite so long, or quite so many curse words, quite so many fucks. But like I say, F-bombs are better than real bombs. Now, this tactic is a little bit misguided, and that your loyal citizens will certainly be right. But just say it's liberation. It's for their own protection. And while they're all protesting, we will bomb, 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 bomb those countries. Just bomb their country. Just bomb their fucking country. Kill all of their children and destroy their infrastructure. Just bomb their country. Put holes in all their history. Then take all of their resources and bomb, 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 bomb their country. And if anybody questions all these actions that you take, remind them that their freedom is certainly at stake. There is no other option for peace and harmony. To make the world more safe, we have to bomb, 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 bomb some countries. Just bomb their country. Just bomb their fucking country. Kill all of their children and destroy their infrastructure. Just bomb their country. Put holes in all their history. Then take all of their resources and bomb, 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 bomb their country. Just throw them all in prison and then bomb, 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 bomb their country. F-bombs, not real bombs. How about that? All right, I think I'm going to do a couple more songs. Maybe 2, maybe 3. We'll see how I feel. Anybody have any requests since we're getting close to the end time? End times. The end time before the end times. I'm going to switch back to the ukulele because I like it. Let's see. Why don't we do something a little bit more thoughtful? I mean, they're all thoughtful. Let's be real. All of the songs I write, I think about probably too much. I'm a member of the Overthinking Club. Anybody else out there a member of that club? All right. Let's get slightly pensiver. Pensiver is a word, right? Pensiver. Yes. If you're still there, thank you very much. It's been absolutely, Jason B is on YouTube asking if I want to hear a good coronavirus joke, but also said you probably won't get it. Well, Jason B, I do want to hear a good coronavirus joke, but I also can't see the YouTube comment screen right now. So, yes, but also who knows if I'll get it or not. Why don't I play a slightly seriouser song and then we can go to a joke and then I'll end on an upper note. How about that? Pensivier. Yes, pensivier. Exactly. I wrote this song last year when I was going through some hard shit. And have a feeling that some of us are probably going through some hard shit still. Sometimes it's hard to see through the hard times to the good times. We get washed up in the waves that blow us from the ocean to the shore. Sometimes it's hard to feel when all you feel is pain that just gets number. And every time you think you're down, something keeps you getting up for more. Sometimes it's hard to hear through the silence to the music. And when the last note fades, you can't believe the song is. Sometimes it's hard to know when the final symphony is over. But if you listen, you can hear the crashing of the cymbals in your soul. And the hard times are the good times. When you're looking back, the bright of the street was dark the first time you passed it. All your greener grass starts out dirt and ends up ground. You never know how lost you are till you're finally found. And you never really know when life is looking up till you've been all the way down. So go ahead and think about the things you're gonna do tomorrow. Make a list and check the boxes one by one as you go along. Get lost in all the details, let them suck you in and spin you like a pinwheel. And when you find your balance, you'll remember life is but a song. And the hard times are the good times. When you're looking back, the bright side of the street was dark the first time you passed it. All your greener grass starts out dirt and ends up ground. You never know how lost you are till you're finally found. And you never really know when life is looking up till you've been all the way down. You never really know when life is looking up till you've been all the way down. Pensive. About one more, maybe two more, one more. Who's out there still? Hi, Instagram people. Hi, Facebook people. YouTube people, I trust that you're there. I know Jason's there at least. Thank you, Sabrina, for monitoring the YouTubes. Maybe I should be better at doing that. How about one more song? We'll do one more song. And I'm sure I'll do this more times. I kind of have just going with how I feel. I've been really, really enjoying seeing all my friends play music on the internet, because especially friends who I don't live near and I don't have the chance to go see them. Or even if I do live near them, I don't have the chance to go see them. I've been a little bit hermity lately. Hermity and pensive. Oh. All right. Well, one more song for all of you. Thank you for your love and attention and dollars. And, you know, maybe, maybe we do have to be locked down a little bit, but, I'm glad we're all making the best of it. So here's an upbeat, dark song. I don't know. That's kind of all my songs. I haven't even named this song yet. So we'll figure it out. Pull the devil right out of my teeth. You pull my sword right out of its sheath. You bounce me off of my own trampoline, right down to hell with the devil. You pull from my teeth. You pull the evil right out of my eyes. I don't know why you seem so surprised. You rip away my clever disguise. Now I can't hide the evil you pull from my eyes. And it feels so wrong that I can't even write about it. It feels so wrong that I can't even write about it. You pull the devil right out of my teeth. You pull my sword right out of its sheath. You bounce me off of my own trampoline, right down to hell with the devil. You pull from my teeth. Yeah, you pull the evil right out of my eyes. I don't know why you seem so surprised. You rip away my clever disguise. Now I can't hide the evil you pull from my eyes. Yeah, it feels so wrong that I can't even write about it. It feels so wrong that I can't even write about it. Good night, friends. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you for singing along, because I know you were singing along at home. And thank you for just being you and being yourselves and being people, because all we can do is just keep being, right? So, mwah to all the Instagram people, mwah to the Facebook people, and mwah to the YouTube people. And Jason, I do want to hear your coronavirus joke, but I can't hear it through the hear waves. So you're going to have to either message it to me or save it, and we'll see if I get it. And yeah, thanks to everyone who's been given tips. And if you want to keep doing that, you're more than welcome. There's a link up at the top of the video. Venmo is at Emily-Yates-Music, and PayPal.me/Emily-Yates-Music if you want to do it that way. Also, it appears that you can send money on Facebook, it turns out. Wow, holy shit. We have the technology for everything. Hugs, big virtual hugs, and jazz hands and spirit fingers, and a little bit of back and forth wave to all of you. Mwah. Love you. Bye.